Breaking news though, New South Wales police officer Kristian White has been found guilty of the manslaughter charge against him after tasering 95-year-old Clare Nowland inside her Cooma nursing home in May last year. This was something that shocked the nation, the nature of the vision. 95-year-old Clare Nowland walking slowly with a walking frame, perceived to be enough of a threat for her to be killed in this manner. Let's go live to Julia Bradley in Sydney. Julia, talk us through this verdict that's just been handed down.
So breaking news coming through, Tom, that we see police officer Kristian White found guilty of manslaughter, and this is after tasering 95-year-old great-grandmother Clare Nowland at her nursing home in Cooma in southern New South Wales last year. Now, it took 3 full days of behind closed doors discussions for that jury to reach this verdict. We saw them returning to the New South Wales Supreme Court today to deliver that verdict of guilty of manslaughter. Now, Nowland, who had symptoms of dementia, was holding a steak knife at the time and using a walker when she was tasered by police officer Senior Constable Kristian White at her nursing home. That was Yallambee Lodge in Cooma, 17th of May 2023. After that happened, she fell backwards. She hit her head before dying a week later in hospital. Now, throughout this trial, jurors have had to consider whether that use of force was reasonable or not. During the 8-day trial, the nursing home CCTV and police body-worn cameras were shown to the court. In one clip, Kristian White was heard saying, "Nah, bugger it," before tasering the great-grandmother in the torso. Now, White's barrister, Troy Edwards, argued his client acted in accordance with his duty as a police officer and that it was a reasonable use of force that was proportionate to the risk. In a report filed after the incident, White said he felt a violent confrontation was imminent and needed to protect others from injury. Crown Prosecutor Brett Hatfield SC argued his utterance of "bugger it" was completely inconsistent with it being to prevent an imminent violent confrontation, arguing White's actions were unreasonable and dangerous given Nowland's age, frailty, her lack of mobility and also her symptoms of dementia. Now, Tom, the jurors have heard 8 days of evidence and submissions, including from the nursing staff, paramedics and White's police supervisor who were there at the time. So the officer now has been found guilty of manslaughter following this 8-day trial. The maximum sentence for that crime of manslaughter carries with it 25 years in jail. We will be hearing more tomorrow now that the prosecution submits that request for custody.
All right, so that breaking news coming out of the court there. We'll have more this afternoon.